I'm done pretending. Someone has to finally say it. And if it has to be me, so be it. Horses are boring as shit. It's time for a trip to the glue factory, horse girls. Horses. Horses are not only boring, they're in fact, and it is a scientific fact, as you will clearly see in the coming minutes, they are in fact the most boring animal on this planet. Just look at the horse. What is it? I'll tell you. It's the default animal. It's the animal you get when you remove any interesting feature from an animal. Want proof? Just look at deers. Cuter horses with horns. Zebras. Horses with stripes and a mohawk. Elks. Bigger horses with even bigger horns. Reindeers. There's a difference between elks and reindeers? My point is, all these animals, deers, cows, goats, they are horses plus. Horses, but with cool stuff added to it. Horses, but better. But horses? They're just horses. The default animal. Just look at the most loved fantasy variants of the horse. The unicorn and the Pegasus. Again, horses plus. Horses are just not good enough. They are the most boring version of their template. They are the default character in a video game character creator before you put any work into it. An animal with all unique features removed. Everyone knows this, even if many deny it. Just look how horses are treated in video games. The first mount in every video game, the one you get for free, and the one you definitely are not excited about at all, is the horse. Any cool amount? You'll have to work for it, wait for it, or pay for it. Who is paying for the horse mount? No one. You get that one and you're at most happy that you got any mount at all, so you don't have to run super slowly everywhere. But any other mount in the entire game is better than just the horse. The default mount. The default animal. Horses are not even cool mounts in real life. They're again just the default mount. Any other mount is cooler. When you tell someone, hey, I went out riding a horse the other day, they'll tell you, oh really? How was it? But if you tell them, hey, I went out riding a tiger the other day, they'll be, holy shit! What the hell? How? That is insane! The only reason we ride horses is because it's easy. You know what else is easy? Your mom. But apart from that, also not doing anything. Just sitting in bed and eating Cheetos and watching YouTube. Does that sound exciting? No. Easy is boring, and so are horses. But no, horses are fast though. Someone will tell you. If you ride an actual cool animal like an elephant, it's slower than the horse, so the horse has something going for it. Oh really? Horses are not even that fast, man. Amongst the fastest animals in the world, horses are only 18th place. Okay, you might say. 18th is not that bad. In fact, pretty good, considering there are like millions of animals out there. But come on. The horse in 18th place was not just any random horse. That was the fastest horse ever bred by man. Yeah, bred. We spent millennia genetically manipulating that horse to get it to that 18th place. The animals in the 17 places before that? All natural, baby. What took the horses millennia of selective breeding was just Tuesday for the cheetah. Also look at some of those animals faster than the fastest horse. Pronghorns, springboks, horses plus. Even the horse purpose-bred for speed is beaten by horses plus. Animals that are not only faster, but much cooler than the horse in other ways too. And look at some of the other fastest animals. The ostrich, one of the weirdest animals ever. The swordfish, an actual real-life unicorn. No pretending necessary. Man, horses are just a waste of space. God must have fallen asleep on the character creator and just hit enter on the default animal, popping it into being. And now we are saddled with it. Okay, but, will the horse girl scream in the high-pitched voice. Horses are so beautiful, though, and cute, and strong, and come on. Really? Are you going to tell me that horses are amongst the most beautiful animals? The cutest? The strongest? Nah, they're middle of the pack at best in all categories. But at least they're not the worst, right? No, because that would be interesting. Some animals are ugly, some scary, some disgusting, but that is exciting. The horse is just average, vanilla, default, boring. Like the only quality that I'll give the horse is that they can be quite goofy looking. But again, plenty of animals can. And there are horses plus that are even goofier than horses. On top of being just better and cooler in general. Horses have really nothing going for them, except being so dumb and weak of will that they're easily domesticated and used by humans as transportation. You're going to tell me that's an exciting quality? To lack willpower and agency? Sounds like projection, horse girl. Okay, now to finalize the execution, to bury the already dead corpse, I'll have to address the horse in the room. The one quality of horses some people are enamored with, but most are not willing to admit. Yes, I'm talking about horse dicks. Supposedly, according to certain experts, horses are packing. Now, I personally do not value size that much. It matters more what you actually do with it. But some less skilled people have a different opinion. The truth of the matter is, though, the reports of the horse are severely exaggerated. Compared to your equipment, the horse's instrument might look humongous. But in relation to its body size and weight, the horse actually has not a big at all. On the contrary, a pretty small one. If you're looking for animals that are seriously gifted in that department, look at the fossa or the barnacle. Now that's a zonger. But horses? Heck, even humans have bigger appendages than horses in relation to their body size and weight. Okay, who are you? You might still protest. Who are you that you are such a horse expert to tell me that the horse, the most beautiful, gallant, majestic, and wonderful Shut up, horse girl! And I'll tell you. I'll tell you all about the deep trauma, the personal horror, the nightmares that the horses have inflicted on me. And why you should listen to my lived experience and expertise when it comes to the equestrian. First, while I did thankfully not grow up on a farm in close proximity to horses, I grew up and still live in Vienna. In fact, one of the horse capitals in the world. Vienna is home to the Spanish riding school, the oldest riding school on the entire planet. Home to the Lipizzaner, a white beast of a horse beloved by the Habsburgs of old. We might have gotten rid of the monarchy, but not of their damn horses. And you know what prevented us? US of fucking A. During World War II, the damn Lipizzaner nearly died out multiple times, but American soldiers had to save the horses. These damn cowboys. They even made a movie out of it. Miracle of the White Stallions by Walt Disney. You saved us from fascism, USA, but not from the horses? What boundless cruelty. To this day, it's still a show of national pride to parade these creatures around on holidays like New Year's Eve. And poor helpless people like me have to watch this nonsense on national television. But that's not even the end of it. In the streets of the inner city in Vienna, they have horse carriages with actual horses. They drag hapless tourists through the streets for ludicrous prices and annoy everyone else. One of the many reasons I don't leave my house anymore. At least they don't shit in the streets anymore, since they got diapers. But that's not the end of it. I have a more personal connection to the horse as well. In my class, in school, I knew an actual horse girl. Yeah, I know. Luckily, I barely talked to her, but I'm sure a horse-infected aura damaged my psychic being through subconscious osmosis or something, and that's responsible for my lack of scholarly success. But the influence of the horse did not stop there. In fact, I even have a case of terminal horse in my very family. A distant uncle of mine used to breed his own racehorses and apparently made a lot of money doing so. But of course, he never gave me any of it, the miserly Scrooge. cementing that the influence of the horse on one's character can only be a negative one. So as you can see, my expertise is flawless. It's time to face the facts, Horsegirls. It's now undeniable, as I have demonstrated scientifically, eloquently, and undoubtedly, that the animal known commonly as the horse is in fact the most boring animal in the entire world. Bar none. I now rest my case, as you should rest your love for the horse. I understand that it might be hard for many of you to face the harsh truth, but sadly, reality cannot be denied. Horses are just boring, and that's how it is. So next time you see a horse, don't be excited, don't be happy, don't be glad, don't find them cute, don't touch them, just be still. The horse does not deserve your love, it also does not deserve your hate. It's too boring for that. What it deserves is nothing. So finally, remember, when it comes to the horse, don't say yes, just say nay. Also, horse biology is apparently f***ed up, I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised. But video got too long. Bye.